Hi guys, how are you doing? Today we'll learn how to create a droplet on Digitalocean and how to connect it using SSH from your local machine. So this is Digitalocean. I'm assuming that you have an account here. If you don't, then you can go ahead and sign up. I have an account and I'm signed in already into my dashboard. So I had a small diagram here for you. So this is our local machine, our local host, and I'm going to use SSH and create a droplet and then going to connect that droplet with my local machine. Basically, this is what we're going to do today. And this is my dashboard for DigitalOcean. Now I'll show you how to create a droplet. A droplet is basically a cloud server, a remote cloud server that DigitalOcean gives you. Is the equivalent of EC2 on Amazon AWS. So let's create a droplet. And you can use the droplet to install your website on it and then serve it to the world basically. I will select Ubuntu, and you can select a particular version of Ubuntu if you want. I will select the 20.04 because that's the most relevant for me. That's one of the latest ones, and I'll choose a plan. You can choose any of these plans. Right, so there is a plan for $80 per hour which has 16 GBs and 8 CPUs. There's a plan for $5 per month which has 1 GB and 1 CPU. So since I'm just going to create it as a rough instance and just show you only for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select the lowest one, $5 per month one. But otherwise, usually I don't recommend using this one because this has very low storage space, which is just 25 GB SSD and just 1 GB memory RAM. So this is quite low. At least you should select this one, $15 per month. And then we'll select a block storage. Let's take Bangalore, India. You can choose any country that you think is closest to your target audience. And there are two options here, SSH and the other is password. So let's select password for now, and we can use the suggested password. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this somewhere. I'll just copy it here, and I'm going to choose a host name. I can select any host name. I can say trial video or something like that. You can enable backup if you're actually setting up a droplet for a website. You would want to do something like this, and then you can add tags so that it helps you. You are able to search it more easily. Then you can create the droplet here. It takes a while to create the droplet. As you can see, it's taking a while. About 2 minutes to 3 minutes it'll take. And then basically we're waiting for it to give us an IP address. So an IP address is the address that you'll use to connect to this over the internet. So once it's allocating this much space and this much memory for us and creating this droplet for us, DigitalOcean, they will always also allocate us a IP address, and that is the one that we'll be using from our terminal to connect to this droplet. So at the same time, you can start your terminal. I'll just start my terminal and I'll increase the size so you can see it. And to connect to this droplet, I have to SSH root add, and now I'll add the IP address here, which it's given me the IP address, as you can see. So I'll just copy it here, and then I'll copy and paste the IP address, and that is it. Now it'll ask me for my password. I don't know what it's saying. I think it's still not. Yeah, so it's asking me for password. As you know, I already have the password. I had copied it here. Copy and paste. Enter. And now it's taken me to the root add trial video. So I'm inside this droplet. So using my local machine, I'm connected using SSH, which is the secure shell connection. I'm connected to the droplet, and now I can start doing anything I want in this droplet. So I can just go do ls cd snap, again ls cd lxt ls. I can do any of these things, right? So basically you can start installing Apache, you can start installing MySQL, and any of these things you can install in your server. In the upcoming videos, I'll take you through how to install Apache, how to install MySQL, how to install WordPress, all of those things, and even Node.js. It's all really easy. I hope it's clear. I hope you understood how I created the whole server and what the droplet means and how you SSH into a droplet. So it's quite straightforward. And usually it asks you to change your password when you log in, but I don't know why it's not asked me to change my password. If you want to exit this, you can just Control C and then you'll, or you can say, I think, exit probably. Yeah. So if you say exit, then you the connection to the droplet is closed, and I'm back in my laptop, back in my local host here, and this has been closed off. So I hope you've learned how to create a droplet on DigitalOcean. So thank you for watching this video.